everybody. Thank you for joining us for the We Are Florida podcast. I am your host, Zaria Robinson, and this is the second episode titled, Boy, You Doing Too Much. I brought my amazing guests back with me today. So once again, I am here with Dynasty Johnson.
Hey.
And Megan Brown.
Hi.
How y'all feeling?
Great. Excited.
Cool. So like always, to start this off on a high note, I wanted to play a quick game. So we're going to play Two Truths and a Lie. So who wants to go first?
I'll go. Okay, so I have two brothers. My birthday is June 10th, and I'm number 6 out of 8 kids. Which one is the lie?
I know your birthday is June 10th, so that's no.
The number 6 one is the lie. I feel like you made that up. Like just on the spot.
You think I'll make the last one up?
Now, is it the two brothers?
I don't have two brothers. I have one. My brother is the only boy out of 7 girls.
I won.
Okay.
Next.
Big Zaria.
It was not a competition.
That's really my fun.
Actually, okay. I've been vegan for 3 years. My favorite country artist is Miranda Lambert. I've had my job for 6 months.
You've had your job for 6 months? False?
Yeah. Why is it false? Sorry.
I just guessed. Am I correct?
You're right though.
How long did you have it?
No, I'm still working there, but I just started working there like 2 months ago.
Got it.
Okay. I almost crashed my friend's car into a basketball hoop.
That's so convincing.
My brother, when he was doing a handstand, I was helping him do a handstand. When he did it, he kicked my mouth and my mouth bust open. Or my brother killed my fish this year.
Sorry, I do not believe you get behind somebody's wheel and almost breaking it. That's not believable.
He killed the fish like 8 years ago. I remember this.
Megan, you got it. He kicked me out of his car after I almost hit the basketball pole.
Got it.
Okay. So to start this conversation off, I wanted to show a small clip, and I wanted you guys to hear it.
While we were spending the night that night, Jay came over to Becca's house. So weird. It was literally like midnight. But I mean, at the time it was just like, okay. I got to see my boyfriend, so I was happy. All 3 of us went out there just to talk to him and like just to hang out for a few minutes. But I started to like pick up on something that Jay and Becca were literally flirting right in front of my face. And I was sitting there like, no, I'm just being crazy. I'm just being paranoid. They would never do that. So later that night, it was time to go inside. Her mom was like, come on in. Like, I need to turn on the alarm to like come inside. So we were like, okay. Me and Sadie were starting to walk to the garage, and Becca was just still talking to Jay, and like, meanwhile, I'm in the garage, like, I already said bye. Like, so then I asked Sadie, I was like, isn't it kind of weird? Like, I feel like she's low-key flirting with him. And Sadie was like, I mean, like, low-key, I see it too, but Becca's like one of our best friends. Like, she would not do that to you.
Okay, so after hearing that, how would you feel if you were in her situation?
I would probably like, be suspicious, like how she was. Like, I would be paranoid. But I feel like if that's my friend, and if she knows that I'm with him, that I should be able to trust my friend enough not to do something like that. So I wouldn't be that worried, but I would still like talk to him about it, not her.
I just feel like the utmost betrayal from both ends. My boyfriend, since I'm in a relationship with him, and in a platonic relationship with my best friend. If anything, both of them know, I guess you could say, the trials and tribulations you've been through, however broken you ever been at one point. And like, if you used to tell somebody how broken you were and they were to add to that bondage, I feel all kinds of betrayed.
Same kind of like with what Megan said. I was like, if that's supposed to be my friend, I still want to be able to trust her and not be paranoid. But at the same time, I still would kind of be like, I mean, why are you doing any of what you're doing? Like, it shouldn't even get that far where you're like flirting with the person and other people around are noticing. So I would feel kind of maybe insecure in her situation. Yeah, that's how I would feel. So moving on to the next question, what would you do in her situation? And would it be an automatic breakup or a conversation?
I don't think like what you perceive as flirting should be an automatic breakup. I think you should talk to him about it, first of all, because if he's your boyfriend, you should know better than flirt with the girls.
Okay. For me, it'll probably be an automatic breakup because personally, I don't take nothing. I feel like an apology is an apology and a choice is also a choice. And I feel like having that conversation isn't all the way drawing a line and stopping whatever happened the first time not to happen again. So I'll just break it off right then and there because I feel like giving conversation and trying to move on from it will open a gateway for him to do it again. And then too, it's not that easy to forget what happened. It's going to always be in that relationship. It's going to be always be something he do or say that'll tie the line into what just happened between him and his best friend. So for me, I probably just go and cut it off just to save myself from second heartbreak.
I'm like a mixture of both of you. Because kind of like Megan, like I'm an overthinker. So if I am looking at a situation and I'm making it more than what it is, like I probably would want to have a conversation. But at the same time, if it is clearly flirting, kind of like what Dynasty said, I want to automatically break that up. I don't need my feelings to be involved. And we need to just cut that off. Like,
yeah, I can go be happy
and go over there. So who would you check first in that situation? Your boyfriend or your best friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who you're in a relationship with.
Y'all wouldn't want to check on your best friend either?
She'll come after, but I'm in a platonic relationship with my best friend. In this case, this is about romance.
Yeah.
So I would check him first.
My best friend didn't sign up to like keep my relationship together. He did. So.
Exactly. So that's where the first conversation starting with him.
Same.
And I might not even look her way no more.
For real. No, I was like, I like that y'all are the type to check the boy first, but it is a case where it can be different. Like girls will probably get mad at the girl first or whatever. So why do you think girls blame the girl more than the guy in maybe like a cheating situation?
Yeah, it really felt like she was blaming the girl. The way she was talking about it really felt like she was saying like, why is she doing this to me? At no point did she bring up how this might be wrong for the boy, and I didn't like that because if it's happening, it's equal, but more so the boy because he's the one you're in a relationship with. I just didn't like how she wasn't bringing him up.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like, from a women perspective, we all know what each other go through. If a male don't understand, a female will, and I feel like that's the easiest reason for us to blame the female first, because it's like, girl, like you know, this is something that's a big old problem in our society with women in the first place. Getting messed over, cheated on, feeling like you're not enough, insecure. This is stuff we deal with. Why would you entertain and indulge this when you know this is something we trying to escape in the first place? I just wouldn't help nobody get cheated on. I'm sorry.
Real quick, I peeped what even Megan clip. It did kind of seem like she was really angry at her friend, saying my friend's doing too much, mine's whatever. But it is like if she's doing something, like your boyfriend is entertaining it. So I really don't get why she was completely like really mad at her best friend in that situation instead of both. But I said also with what Dynasty said, it's such a big problem, and it's like, why are you even making that issue?
Yeah, it kind of feels like it's like they should know.
Yes. Now we're going to get into our topic of discussion first. Let me give you some definitions real quick. An alpha male is a man tending to assume a dominant or dominating role in social or professional situations. And a beta male is a man tending to assume a passive role or being prepared to obey others in social or professional situations. We're going to come back to that. But first, I wanted to talk about gender roles in relationships. For example, like guys are supposed to pay the bills and women are supposed to cook and clean. Like, do y'all think that happens?
Yeah.
I feel like even like say we don't believe that, it still like play a part. Like I like to think like, oh, I don't enforce gender roles, but at the same time I know I don't want to take out the trash or like cut the grass and stuff like that. That's supposed to be, quote unquote, the man's job. So it just feels like I know it's wrong, but at the same time, I don't have enough willpower to get out of the gender roles.
I feel that. I do believe there's gender roles in romantic relationships, and I do believe we should try to eliminate some of them, like the norms, like the male should make the first move, or he got to pay for the first day, the victim and the rescuer roles. Those roles I feel like we should eliminate, and it should just be a natural thing and a you person thing and a you person thing. I think I said it before that feelings and emotions are definitely human and not female and male. So I do believe gender roles in relationships could affect the relationship. I'm sorry.
We get what you're saying.
Yeah. It's a country music. It's a country song. And it's okay, it sounds good, but it's like giving like a really bad message. And it's basically like enforcing really negative gender roles because one of the lyrics is somebody's gotta make him clean his truck and somebody's gonna make him wait on a Saturday night. And no, he should be cleaning his truck regardless of whether you're not there or not. And you should respect his time, whether or not you're his girlfriend or not. Like you should give him the same respect that you want him to give you. And I just don't like how it's like portrayed that it's okay for women like men wait and stuff like that. Like when we're getting ready and I'm like, yeah. And I just don't like how it's like it's like okay. But like if a man did it won't be okay.
I agree with both of you. There are gender roles. It's sad, but speaking of gender roles, have y'all seen these TikTok videos of girls joking about how their men won't let them go out the house in certain outfits or won't let them post a certain video? Have y'all seen those?
I have.
Dang, Megan, you ain't seen it?
I nodded, yeah, I have.
What are your thoughts on these videos?
When I see them, I always think like, oh, I would never be with a man that wouldn't let me do something like that. And I also have people think that's cute, but at the same time, I know that there's certain stuff that I wouldn't want somebody I'm talking to, like, posting.
I think trust lies in the middle of it mostly because you are your own being outside of your partner, and I feel like we all know what we sign ourselves up once we meet a certain somebody and we commit to them. If you found a female you know is gorgeous and have a body on her and have what another man would want, you sign yourself up for that. And if you trust her enough to know who she's coming home with, who her heart lies, and her, you know, who's in her preview mirror, who she want, then I feel like all that, what you can't post and outfit you could wear, you shouldn't be controlling it. But what, like, to Megan's point, I do understand some of it though. Like, it's just certain things I wouldn't want my boyfriend or, you know, significant other to be posting or advertising, because it can make either the relationship look bad or their personal being look bad.
I agree with what both of you were saying. The first part of what Dynasty was saying, I believe the phrase like insecure men can't have like a good looking woman. Like you said, they know what she looks like. You know,
they knew what they were signing up for.
Yeah, she gonna look good in her outfits. And if a man looks, you know, she look good. It's like you can't control her regardless of what she's wearing.
You wanted to be with her. Like.
Right. But at the same time, like y'all were saying, I don't want you to go out in no bikini or nothing and we going into like a respectful restaurant or something. Wear appropriate stuff for certain events, but like not controlling them. You get what I'm saying? Do you think guys have the right to make these demands though on the girls and still expect to be able to do what they want?
No.
I don't understand the question.
Like some guys are hypocrites. Like they'll be like, I want my girl to stay at home. I don't want her to wear none of this. I don't want da-da-da. I don't want her to hang out with this guy, but he want to be able to hang out with everybody and still be able to go places, show off his body. He want to be able to do everything that she can't do. Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it. I don't like it.
Y'all, red flags are an actual thing, and we should stop putting them behind us and trust our intuition, because I feel like in the talking stage, which I feel is completely pointless, pay attention to how controlling the male is to his mother and his sister. Like, I had a person I knew I was building a friendship with, and he was real controlling with his mother and sister. Like, his sister had a boyfriend that he wanted to determine where they went, what she wore or whatnot. And then too, one day he came to me and asked if I could introduce him to one of my friends, and I automatically shut it down because I know how gorgeous of a female she is, and I know the persona and approach she'll bring to other men. So I automatically stopped her from dealing with a controlling male before it actually happened, because I paid attention to how he treated his sister and his mother. My whole point in mentioning that is red flags are a thing and we should pay attention to them.
I agree, especially about him trying to control his sister, not his sister. Already, that was a red flag for real. I like that you look out for your friend, though.
Yeah, you're a good friend for not letting her do something like that.
Because he used that I'm the man of the house excuse a lot because of their father wasn't around. And like, I didn't want to get too deep personally in their business because that it wasn't my business. But it's like, hold on now, this is my friend here.
She's not going through that. No.
It's not.
So let's go back to the definitions I mentioned earlier, the alpha and beta. So out of those two, which male are you attracted to more?
If you could do a mixture, I like the mixed ones, both alpha and beta, because it's like women have that approach to themselves too. Like we could be a little gentle at times and aggressive at another, and we're gonna need somebody to balance both out. So a mixture. A mixture.
Yeah, I don't want somebody that's like a doormat, but
a doormat.
But I also don't want somebody just like gonna yell at me and control me and think they're my dad. So yeah, what Dynasty was saying, like a mixture.
I like to feel protected, and I also like to feel like you care about my feelings. So when you can be gentle when you need to be, I like that too. And when you could be protective and groundful when you need to be, I like that too. So a mixture. Because I couldn't just do no all the way around aggressive male and then all the way around soft. I can't wait, how do you say it? Like when he's soft and you a little aggressive, I couldn't.
Your little baby. He's your child.
Yeah, I couldn't be in that kind of involvement.
Dang, I was expecting one of y'all to be like, y'all was attracted to alpha more or something.
No. I mean,
since y'all both said neither, which same. Same. I need a mixture. Go into detail about like what is attractive to you. Like what makes you attracted to him.
Okay, I can't be with nobody I'm not attracted to. I'm sorry. For long term, I can't be with someone I'm not attracted to. I'm not just saying he gotta have eyes on his forehead, but he don't gotta be Mr. Model either. Cause I don't want no too pretty of a guy. Everybody and their mama want him.
I do not want Mr. Model.
I like mine a little deformed, but attractive too. Emotionally, I like emotional support like the most. An emotionally intelligent person and a great communicator because I outthink any and everything, and like a person who can give you reassurance when you need it and comfort when you need it. That's attractive too because I'm an emotional person and I don't like feeling dumb for being emotional, or I don't like feeling like I can't be emotional or vulnerable around a male. So emotional support, I guess, to say the least.
I agree with what I'm saying about communication. I don't know. I just don't want you to leave me like in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, no, kind of the same thing. Medium attractive, but medium not. Like a little mixture, like in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't want everybody to want him, but I don't want him. So, but I don't want a mixture. That really is. Because I want him to like be able to. You got to be able to protect me, but at the same time, get what I'm saying. Like, don't be like you too much of a man. You can't talk about feelings. So that's what I want. Any guy I meet that's that attractive right away. It doesn't matter what they look like. And then I look at them later. I'm like, well, you're kind of cute.
That's a mistake.
You gotta have sense too in every aspect, like common sense in general. I don't like feeling like I'm outsmarting somebody. You gotta have sense. Cause have you ever been put in a situation where you're talking to somebody after explaining like a whole storyline, they hit you with that, like that be the worst thing.
Like you're not keeping up.
Yeah, like you're not. I need somebody that can keep up. Cause too, I use a lot of slang or like analogies when I'm speaking or like advanced terminology. When I get to that point and you can't understand it or keep up with me, I just feel like we just won't mix well because I feel like I'll be lowering myself. I mean, for somebody you love, that's stuff you do, but I feel like I shouldn't have to do that if we're compatible and made for each other. So he got to have some kind of sense. No, he have to have some. Simple.
I like what you said. He got to have some common sense. It's really that, but I was like, I'm not even big on vocab, but I know some people are. But when you say a simple word and they don't know what that means, it's kind of like, okay. You don't know what confidence means?
Oh my God. Just saying confidence out of all words.
Right. That's just the first thing that came to mind.
That happened while y'all playing. It was out this guy at my school. I was like, well, the confidence is key. And he was like, what is that?
That's so embarrassing.
I'm so serious. I was like,
It's so embarrassing.
Well, we definitely want to end this on a high note. So I wanted to play one more quick game. This time we're going to play Would You Rather, but relationship edition to stay on topic. So who want to go first?
Okay, I'll go. Would you rather them cheat on you?
Wait, that's how we started.
Dang.
Okay.
Whichever one the second one is.
Would you rather them cheat on you with somebody they know or like with a total stranger that they met at like a bar?
Cheating is cheating. Maybe the bar. I don't know. Because 9 times out of 10, I probably came across the person that they cheated with and that they know. Because you know how they be saying sometimes in a relationship, your friends are their friends. Yeah. That's not always healthy. But yeah, probably the stranger at the bar.
I would take the person that they know.
What?
No. They said some like guys who don't normally cheat, they will cheat with like someone that y'all probably both know. But they were like, if he's just a regular cheater, he can go out to the club and just hook up with whoever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would just take whoever's uglier.
How you go? Okay, that is the. Would you rather?
Would you rather date someone you love but don't trust, or date someone you trust but don't love?
Neither. Oh, no, neither. These are the worst choices ever.
Right.
You better choose one.
I guess the love one, because
I want to love him, but I don't want to not trust him.
But then I don't want to be looking over my shoulder the whole time.
Right.
I'll probably date someone I trust but don't love, mainly because it's the difference between being in love and attached, and you could still have a successful relationship with somebody you're attached to.
Now, I was like, they actually say that women can learn to love somebody, so I'm gonna choose trust, not love.
Exactly, I rather trust because we can learn to love each other.
Yeah, I already trust you. Megan said the first one.
No. I didn't
You
answer.
said you want to love your man. That was the one.
Oh, she actually didn't choose, but she was just differentiating the two.
I mean, now that I done heard y'all, I feel like the second was her answer.
I get it.
Makes more sense than that y'all done explained it to me.
For real, I don't want to have to sleep with one eye open.
Right.
Well, y'all came out with some good would you rather. Now I gotta think about mine. You come out with a bank.
She said with a bank.
Would you rather be with somebody who cheated on you once, but you believe that they won't do it again? Or be with somebody who cheated on all their previous relationships before you? Like they cheated in every single one, but they haven't cheated on you yet. Which one?
What if he did change for you? Yeah,
every single relationship.
I'm just because I'm not gonna be out here getting cheated on and trying to forgive somebody's son for this. Like, no.
Once again, it depends on if they were uglier than me.
Megan,
they were.
Okay, y'all.
Megan,
if the past ones were uglier than me, and then he says he's not gonna do it again, then I believe him because they gave him a reason by being ugly. But
y'all,
take that back. Take it back.
Humans are gorgeous, even Shrek. No. They're ugly. So if they gave him a reason to cheat,
I'm not justifying it.
I'm done with y'all. We wrapping this up.
Yeah, that was the end of the episode.
Okay. So how y'all feeling after that chat?
I don't know at this point.
I'm afraid of getting cheated on.
I'm feeling non-tolerant. Like I just won't take nothing after that conversation. Like
at all.
Yeah, I just want to leave my man. I don't even have a man.
Thank you guys for joining me again and having this conversation for all the beautiful women everywhere. And to everyone listening, thanks for tuning in. And again, I am your host, Zara Robinson, and this was Boy You Doing Too Much on the
We Are the Four Pearl Podcast.